Hello, welcome to your February Tarot Forecast videos. I want to share 3 distinct points about the energy of February itself before I start in on the readings. I'm going to take a few minutes with this intro, so if you wish you can skip ahead to where I begin actually pulling cards. I'll go ahead and put a time indication in the description box if you want to do that. First, I want to begin by stating the obvious, which is that we collectively recognize January 1st as the day that rings in the new year on the calendar. However, the beginning of February is when we actually truly enter a fresh new energy cycle. That is the real new year energetically. A lot of January was spent tying up loose ends of 2016, and this is because we entered the new year in January 2017, mid-cycle of a Mercury retrograde. This is not conducive to forward movement. Rather, it's a time to chill, reflect, and plan your next steps, and not take action to commence new things quite yet. Mercury went direct on January 8th and doesn't move out of its shadow for approximately 2 weeks after it goes direct. This means that if New Year's resolutions were started in January, they are not likely to endure, and those plans will tend to unravel. Any resolutions for change that you want to implement in order to yield more permanent results would be more auspicious if began at the end of the month when the mercurial energy begins to pick up speed. Coincidentally, this is around the same time of the start of the Chinese New Year, which begins January 28th. And that brings me to my second point, which is sharing a little bit about this year being marked as the Yin Fire Rooster. 2016 was the Yang Fire Monkey. Yang energy is masculine, extroverted, and outwardly expressive. Fire is dynamic, changing, passionate, and all-consuming. The monkey is playful, chaotic, impulsive, adaptable, and clever, but not necessarily honest. Observing the way that monkeys behave will give you an indication of the characteristics they exhibit and how a lot of 2016 played out for us. So again, 2017 is the year of the Yin Fire Rooster. Much like last year, fire will mark the next 12 months as blazing, dynamic, and assertive energy. However, Yin energy is feminine, introverted, insightful, and inwardly receptive. So a lot of us will be tapping into our inherent reserves of strength and realizing our inner passions this year. There is a strong theme here of self-reliance. The rooster quality is confident, if not somewhat boastful, as it proudly sticks out its chest and fans its feathers. Roosters are notably guided by instinct as they greet the rising sun in the morning. Therefore, advice this year is to rise early to accomplish your goals and act on your first impulses. There can be danger in second-guessing yourself or maybe overanalyzing. It is lucky to have some sort of symbol or visual representation of a rooster in your home this year, which is why I have this guy over here. Because success and self-reliance comes easily to roosters, this is a great year to demonstrate leadership and gain real progress in what you want to achieve. So this brings me to my last point I want to make before I start in on your readings. 2017 numerologically adds up to a year 1. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 7 equals 10, and when you reduce the 10 by adding 1 and 0, you end up with 1. This means that no matter what your life path number or your personal year, there are collective beginnings within the human race as we begin a brand new 9-year cycle. The key word for a 1 year is independence. Other meanings are ego, ambition, initiative, and individuality. We will begin to see things that we have never seen before this year. We have already seen shades of the 1 year theme, as well as the monkey and rooster characteristics within the new political climate, but we don't really need to get into that here in this video. What is important to remember is that the New Year energy that commences this month is a year of personal success achieved through diligent perseverance and patience. Like the rooster crows at dawn, it is heralding in a powerful sign of awakening. Happy New Year! Now let's get started with your readings. Hello, Leo. For your February forecast, I'm going to be pulling 4 cards from the Connolly Tarot deck, and each of those cards will represent 1 week out of the month. Show me the cards for Leo. Leo. Okay. First week, second week, third week, fourth week. And the shadow card. Okay, so you have a lot of cups here. And I believe in the card that came up for February for the 2017 yearly forecast videos was the 10 of cups. And when I was shuffling, there was something I was hearing in my mind was hope. That was the word here. And I'm kind of seeing that here with the Temperance card. The Temperance is about connecting with the divine, connecting with a higher source, actually your higher power as well. And, you know, this is about angelic support, hope. And, you know, it's also about moderation and balance. But there's just this sort of flow that you have. You're in the flow, you know, with spirit in the first week here. Second week, okay, protection. I'm seeing the 9 of Wands as being an energy of being a little bit defensive or fencing yourself in, and I'm seeing that there's, you know, these staves up or these walls here, and there's something that you need to protect, whether it be your heart, whether it be your ideas, you know, your assets, your whatever it is. It's like you're on guard for something here, okay? You may be a little bit weary the second week of February as well. Okay, so then the third week we have the Page of Cups. And I feel like there's a renewed sense here of hope. You're feeling a little bit refreshed this week. I see like this is fresh energy coming in. You know, if you're a little bit tired or worn out in the second week, I feel like you've sort of regained your balance here. I'm also just getting the sense of like, you know, there's one sense of like hormones or something as well. You could be feeling a little bit moody, and it just looks like, you know, you got things sort of back into balance this third week. So anyway, the Page of Cups is also about hopes and dreams and fantasies, desires, and there's a sense of innocence and naivety with this Page of Cups. He's hopeful for the future. Looks like it's hopeful for romance as well. This is sort of like a romantic partnership or some sort of, you could encounter somebody the last week of February when like this person is on the same path as you, because I see that like there's a pathway that leads under this gateway, and you guys are both kind of looking at each other, and you're not really speaking, but you're kind of like communicating with each other like through your senses and through your eyes, and you guys are both like, should we do this? You know, okay, let's go ahead and move forward together. So I feel like it's some sort of agreement. I feel like this guy is a little bit more willing than you are, because I'm seeing her like she has one hand that's showing. Her cup is a little bit closer to her chest in some way, or closer to her, and she's got her glove on. This guy, he's got both hands showing. no gloves, and it looks like he's holding some sort of book, but he's hiding it in some way. There's like some sort of hidden message here. Hidden words, hidden knowledge. What I feel like is just sort of like a telepathy. If there's not outspoken words or outspokenly just sharing that, I feel like you're going to have some sort of like, you can sort of read each other well. That's kind of the sense that I'm getting here. Okay, so if there's possibility for a new, you know, romance to come in, or a new partnership, or just someone that you really vibe with, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but since it's kind of next to this Page of Cups, I'm seeing that, you know, there's some sort of offer here. Shadow card is the Four of Cups, and I'm seeing that there's some sort of similar imagery here with the Page of Cups being sort of extended out, and here you have this angel sort of extending out this cup. It's an offer. It's an offer of romance, and you're looking at it, you're seeing it, but you're going, but look at all this disappointment here. So, and I feel like maybe that's why you're a little bit guarded, because some of you may have been disappointed in the past. If you get some sort of romantic offer coming in, it just looks like you're kind of, you know, maybe not ready yet. Okay. I want to pull a card of advice from the Angel Tarot cards deck. See some advice for the Leos. Okay. Four of Cups. It's the same card as the shadow card here. It says, missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. Okay. So again, like, I see that you're seeing this offer come in, but whether or not you take it is really up to you. You know, there is an opportunity there, and you can choose to pass it up if you want to. You can also take it if you want to. But I do feel like a lot of you, if you do pass it up, is because, you know, it's because you've been disappointed before, or you're not fully content with the offer. You may feel like this person has some sort of hidden agenda, and you can read him pretty well. You can read the other person. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman, but for the sake of what I'm seeing here, this is sort of the message that's coming through for you. Okay. So I want to pull a Gypsy Fortune card. I'm actually going to pull 3 of these. And I have not done this before with any of the other readings. So the Gypsy Fortunes are a little bit different than tarot or oracle cards, but I thought it would be fun to do for this video. So show me the cards for the video. Okay, so 3 cards that are coming together. All right, lovely. You will be crossing paths with someone. Here you have the keys, which really the key is like you have the key for anything. You know, a golden key opens all doors. That's the Gypsy message here, the Gypsy Fortune message. So both of you are holding your own sets of keys. See, there's 2 people here. And they unlock doors, unlocking the mystery, right? Opening up doors leads to opportunities, right? And you have what it takes. You have the knowledge, you have the power, you have the talent to open doors. Now, what are you going to do with your key? Are you going to use the key? Are you going to use the right key? You know, there is some sort of opportunity. Does it fit? Does the key fit in the lock as well? You might have to try out a few different keys first. That feels like it's a little bit of an innuendo there. Okay, so the past, you have the fox, which was not, it's like kind of, it's no bueno here. The fox in the hen house, right? So trickery, deception. This fox is sort of like wanting to find trouble, right? And he's sort of circling, you know, it could be for hours or days or years, this rooster up here. Funny that we have the rooster come up in your reading, Leo, because this is the year of the rooster. And the year of the rooster is all about patience, okay? So you will overcome any adversities this year and this month through your patience, okay? Because you're taking the higher ground. What is that saying? I don't even want to go into it. Never mind. I don't want to get political, but well, I'm just going to say it. When, you know, when they go low, we go high. There was that sort of political saying. Okay, fine. But, you know, you have taken the higher ground. You've taken, you know, there is some integrity that you have here. And you're patient as soon as like you wait for your adversities to leave or your enemies to leave, you've become victorious. And it's only because of this higher ground that you've taken. And it comes to love, it comes to matters of the heart here. So trickery in the past when it comes to, you know, your feelings, enemies, people that have hurt you, have caused problems in your life, have caused you grief, heart-related things, saying follow your heart. In the future, you have a friend, you have someone that's reliable and loyal, okay? And you know, I'm really just seeing that, you know, this could be the start of someone. There's someone that could be coming in February, or it could be later on down the road this year, but it looks like you have a loyal friend coming in, someone that you can trust, that's, you know, not like this wolf fox energy over here, okay? All right, so I wanted to read the Gypsy Fortune message, excuse me, for the keys here. Let's see if I can find it for you. So all of these messages have like some sort of wisdom. The Gypsy wisdom message is a golden key opens all doors. Yes, so I remembered that correctly. You have a golden opportunity. Again, opportunities with the Four of Cups cards. There's some sort of opportunity coming in here. It's up to you whether or not you want to pass it up. Go with what your heart is telling you, and I'm sure that it will not lead you astray. Your feelings are always right. Okay, Leo. This was your message for February. Thank you so much for watching and liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing to my channel. I will see you in the next videos.